We open Session 7 with a surreal morning reunion. Isla's mother has returned from the grave. She retains the gentle presence Isla remembers, even carrying the heavy scent of rot. To manage the smell, the people of Scheidweg are turning to a very practical solution. The local floral market is booming as citizens buy every bundle of lavender they can find to politely mask the odor of their newly resurrected family members. Over near the shrine of Velsharoon, the priest Regs confirms the mechanics of this surge. The divine barrier between life and death is failing. The dead who possess a strong enough desire to live are crossing back over the threshold to resume their old routines. The local government has already codified this new reality. The gnome scribe Scribnus explains that the Lord now considers the returned dead to be protected citizens. Provided they pay their taxes and avoid causing harm, their presence is legally sanctioned. Scheidweg is attempting to manage a cosmic unraveling through municipal bureaucracy and floral arrangements. The scale of this collapse comes into focus over lunch. Susbird outlines a theory of 20 divine seals left behind by the departed gods. Those seals are failing, and she suspects an organization known as Fodum Aus is behind the fractures. Digesting this news requires a heavy amount of wine, which leads to a difficult afternoon. Heron and Jace fail their constitution rolls and head off to the library to conduct research while functionally plastered. Amidst the dusty archives and the haze of alcohol, the research triggers something in Oren. He finds himself reaching for a memory that has been buried since he first woke from stasis. He recalls a temple complex far to the south. He remembers living there, right up to the moment the site fell under attack, and he was placed in his centuries-long sleep. For the first time, Oren is actively choosing a direction based on his own history. The party finally has a definitive target, and it lies to the south. To confirm their path, Heron relies on a folkloric method. She steps outside, scatters grain into the wind, and watches it blow south. The journey begins with a stretch of quiet competence. Heron navigates the woods without losing her way, foraging for the group's meals to preserve their travel rations. They make camp at the forest edge, settling into a round of campfire ghost stories. Aren, Heron, and Jace each take a turn spinning a tale for the others. These stories serve as more than entertainment. Each tale mirrors the specific fears and histories of the person telling it, offering a glimpse into the storyteller's own lives. On the open road, the distractions of the town fall away. The party is left with the crackle of a fire and the growing necessity of trusting one another. Day 2 is defined by Heron's attempt to use her hunting horn for a deck call. The resulting noise is so abrasive that Jace officially dubs her the Duck Whisperer. That night, Jace keeps his own watch under the constellation of Shutar. He spends the quiet hours sketching the campsite and his sleeping companions. The tone shifts entirely on Day 3. Heron casts Detect Magic and finds a well-defined trail southeast, marked by fresh footprints in the dirt. They follow the trail into the trees, finding a path lined with flickering iron lanterns that lead them deeper into the woods. The party has left the wilderness behind. The lanterns guide them straight to an isolated pocket of civilization waiting in the dark. The lanterns end at the Wistful Way Inn. It is a wooden building with peeling paint, run by 3 sisters, Rose, Lavender, and Daisy. While serving the group, the sisters mention rumors of witches and covens hidden in the forest, and a ranger who is currently hunting them. Inside the inn, Oren and Heron notice a sprig of lavender. Having just seen the flower used in town to hide the scent of the dead, its presence here suggests a connection the sisters aren't openly discussing. The evening's tension is briefly broken when a traveling merchant named Fickle becomes a nuisance in his cups. Oren pokes him awake and casts Command, Go to Bed, sending the confused man straight upstairs. Despite the hospitality, Heron spends her first hour in the room searching beneath the mattresses and floorboards for hidden witchcraft talismans. Eventually, the party settles in. They establish their night watches and go to sleep in their separate rooms. Quiet, unsettling. In the middle of the night, Heron hears a disembodied voice in the dark. It asks, I was admiring the vegetables. Why did she do it? In his room, Oren hears a different voice. Where is she? I must find her again. Ask her why. Finally, Jace hears a voice that directly mirrors their journey to the inn. The light, it calls to me, the deadly light of the lantern. The iron lanterns the party followed through the woods now take on a predatory edge. Jace looked to those lights for a path to safety, only to hear a voice warning that the light itself is a lure.